Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They'll run it to the left. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And it's a bunch formation. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking to score. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. Breaks free.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Terrapins are in the red zone now. They keep him guessing with a run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the first down marker.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrapins, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Bringing pressure. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Maryland. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Play action here on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
It's a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Goes goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Makes the grab, a chance to score. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to run the option. The back's got to run the pitch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And now the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made in space. Look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks into the clear. They'll finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. And it's good for a first down to the 36. No huddle now for the offense.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He breaks free. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Terry. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Montgomery. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The receiver grabs it. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry up. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Big throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The ball is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quick completion to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it deep. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Maryland! Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Handoff heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Back in motion now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. It is intercepted.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to...
And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Well, Kirk, Maryland has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Grabbed by the receiver. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Jackson. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Receiver in motion now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, what a grab! And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. They'll give it to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Second down and goal upcoming. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Caught in the backfield. It's Terry. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Oh, man, you just hate to see this for this offense. They've done a nice job here, giving themselves a shot to get back into this game, and you got to go for it. But to come up a little bit short, this one may be over.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a 4th down play coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Finds his target, and it's complete. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. It's a run to the left. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Missouri now operating in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a receiver. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. The defense backed up against their own end zone.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Crucial score, Kirk, to cut into the lead, but the clock is their enemy. A lot still has to happen for this comeback.
I agree, Chris. I mean, I'm impressed that they're fighting all the way to the end, but the time is starting to work against them. Look up at the clock. Any shot at all of a championship trophy is going to come down to their ability to recover the onside kick and then see if they can go down and score.
Now the try for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the offense just takes a knee here.